persecution of gays in Russia, and the extra people were upset that how can John Baird lead the protest against the persecution of gays if he's not coming out? You have to come out and then you could lead it. In the meantime, the Conservatives were starting to actually find their voice on gay rights. So in November 2009, Stephen Harper brought up the problem of Uganda at the Commonwealth meeting. In January 2012, John Baird talked about gay rights at the Royal Commonwealth Society and he attacked Russia. Jason Kenney talked about the plight of gay refugees at a conference of the UN High Commission. Now, when Jason did that, he then released his statement in support of gay refugees in an email. He sent an email, this is amazing. He sent an email from his office about the plight of gay refugees to anybody in his office. He was the immigration minister, anybody who had complained about the problem of gay refugees and gay rights. And so Extra went ballistic. How did you know who's gay? How did you get our addresses, our email addresses? How did you do this? And so Joanna May Black, an activist in York's Students Against Israeli Apartheid, called Kenney's letter an outbreak of pinkwashing that exposed the Conservative government's obvious desire to encourage war with Iran. And Ariel Troster in Capital Lecture said the letter was creepy. And in fact, in 2011, the Conservative government accepted 762 refugees from 90 different countries on the basis of sexual orientation. And I actually have the complete statistics from the Immigration Board. While the Conservatives were in power, over 4,000 refugees came into the country because of their sexual orientation. Jason Kenney was very upset. He called Extra to complain. He said he had never seen a more ridiculous reaction to an issue. And of course, while they have him on the phone, they have to ask him if he's gay, of course, which he refused to answer. So what's really interesting is that you have John Baird in the government, and you've got Jason Kenney, and people were starting to wonder about this government. And here is an article from Vice.com. July 2013, is Canada run by a gay mafia? That's not a serious article, but it's very interesting that this is what they would run. That same year, we decided to have a second Fabulous Blue Tent in Calgary at the 2013. This time in Calgary, when we had the next Fabulous Blue Tent, we decided not to invite friends of Dorothy, but to invite gay conservatives, be more open, and their friends. And this time around, we had so many people. There were over six. Lorraine Harper came. We had 6 cabinet members came. In fact, one cabinet minister couldn't get in because the place was so packed. And you could only get in if somebody left. And here, this is amazing. This is from the CBC, November 2013. Fabulous Blue Tent showcases gay conservative power. So there you have the Conservative Party, Jason Kenney, John Baird talking about gay rights internationally. And in fact, when John Baird retired or resigned, Paul Dewar got up in the Parliament and he said, John Baird led like no other minister on the world stage when it came to persecution of gays, lesbians, and transsexuals. That's an NDP member talking about leadership by the Conservatives. At the same time, you have gay pride, and this is what really pissed me off. You've got gay people being hung in Iran, you've got gay people being tossed off of buildings in ISIS, you've got Uganda talking about the death penalty for gay people, you've got Russia attacking gay people, and what does the gay community talk about? Israeli apartheid. And gay pride marches would only talk about, apartheid. And the person who started the electronic intifada, in talking about queers against Israeli apartheid, he said this, he said, Quaya's work provided an important political analysis that has educated me and many others about what principled solidarity looks like. Principled solidarity. That's what the gay community was talking about, fighting Israel. And as I say in my book, the principled solidarity for gay people came from the Harper Conservatives and not from the gay leadership of this country. And that's absolutely astounding when you think about it. So that's my talk. I'll wrap up with the next questions. There's another party conference coming up in May, and there'll be another Fabulous Blue Tent, our third one. There's a little bit of unfinished business in that the Conservative Party still has in their policy that marriage is between one man and one woman, and we're trying to change that in the next party conference. I hope we'll do that. Not that it's that important, because no Conservative leader could really campaign on changing marriage, but it's sort of a remnant that should be changed, and hopefully that will be changed and we could put that chapter behind us and move forward. So thank you very much. I'll take questions.